idea the amount of ignorant mess we're about to get into right now.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make you.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Micah.
I'm sorry. No, matter of fact, I'm not sorry. I didn't pick this movie.
And Terrence.
Who the fuck picked it?
Jay?
No, okay.
I feel like, in fairness to me, Micah and I were trying to choose a movie, and we were like, either this or that. It doesn't really fucking matter. I believe it was a conversation that we had. So no, I'm not taking credit as if I was like, hey guys, we should really do this movie. I'm really excited. This is episode 182 for How to Be a Player, the raunchy sex comedy. I'll go with that.
Sure.
From 1997, starring Bill Bellamy, Mari Marrow, Lark Voorhies, Bernie Mac, amongst many other people, and Natalie, I guess, Natalie Desselle. Yeah, this is a Bill Bellamy vehicle, very much so. It's about a guy who is just a general piece of shit, who likes to cheat on his girlfriend with an array of other women, and he considers himself to be a big time player, which was a thing in the 90s. And this is all about like just a day in the life of a guy who has a job but seemingly doesn't have a job.
You know what the job is?
No, he works for.
He works for Def Jam. He's doing all that good work for Def Jam.
Was he A&R for Def Jam?
I don't know what
he does. Is that what he does?
Yeah,
I like all that information. I like all of that work you're doing for Def Jam. That's dope, nigga. We didn't even know you worked for Def Jam until an hour and 45 minutes into the movie.
Nigga, okay. I didn't know he had a job until an hour. I was like, this dude is unemployed. Like, how does he have such an amazing shoe collection? Yeah, so
what? No, what did he do?
No, we don't know. He's just good work over at.
He works as an A&R representative.
Oh, so I was right. Yeah, you were right.
The only reason I knew that is because I'm staring at the Wikipedia page.
What's an A&R representative? Is that like a talent person? Talent search guy?
So.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a Bill Bellamy job, right?
Artists and repertoire. All right. Responsible for talent scouting.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense for the type of character he's playing. That makes sense.
I guess.
Again, it's 1997. It was a wild time. Before we get into our opinions of this, I want to make a point ahead of time, and this is for people watching on YouTube. Because we get very interesting responses from people on YouTube, especially when it comes to 90s movies, I've noticed. This is not about you. This is not hurting your feelings personally. This is about a movie and a modern look at a movie from 1997. 23 years ago.
And people...
they get so mad.
Yeah, we don't get it.
Yeah,
like,
watch it again. Watch it again.
Well, but I think people don't disconnect like their experience at, I was 17 when this movie came out, from the movie itself in the modern age. Like, I enjoyed the shit out of this movie when I saw it at 17.
All these titties, you damn right.
Right. But at 40, I'm like, yo, this movie is a fucking problem. I mean, look, I still like the titties, like, relax. But, like, there's a lot of shit with this movie. It's just hilarious. So don't respond with, like, y'all niggas hating. Look, relax. We're not talking about you, okay? I know you were probably finger banging some chick at the Security Square Mall movie theater watching How to Be a Player. Just hypothetically. I'm just kidding. But it's not about you. We're laughing at the movie. Relax.
Yeah, yo. I love the 90s.
Yeah.
The 90s is I mean, it's not great, but like I love the 90s.
Yeah, it's the time that was our time back then.
Right. But yo, the 90s is a problem.
Yeah, it was a super problem, just like the 80s was. So yeah, I just for the record, disconnect the movie from your own personal experience and just listen to us talk about it. Right? Like that's all I'm saying. I apparently have to say that now for every movie that's happened before like 2017, which is weird. Okay, so this movie's bad. It's real bad. Bill Bellamy is ridiculous, fairly annoying. I used to like Bill Bellamy when he was like a VJ for MTV and shit.
Yeah, because he was the only black person on MTV, and you
Right.
felt the kinship with him, right?
Right, I
It's
fucked with Bill Bellamy.
Hey, you're a black guy. I'm a black guy. We should be friends. Like I get you.
Right.
I get you.
His life experiences are very dissimilar to mine. But yeah, I saw this movie in theaters in '97. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found it to be laughably bad this time around. I didn't hate the movie, but I like it's ridiculous. Like it's utterly ridiculous. But it just goes to show you how far sort of sexual dynamics in society have changed since '97 till now. Because I'm like, just don't have a girlfriend, and you could sleep with all of these women just the same. Like in the modern time, like also it was like, oh look, it's Lark Voorhies before she went insane. That's cute. Look at Lisa Turtle
playing a girl named Lisa.
Right. I was like, so that's the only character you know. That's cool. Gotcha.
Guys, this is in the Saved by the Bell universe. I think that's it's the same character. And apparently Lisa Turtle grew up to be what's the female version of a simp?
A femme simp?
Yeah. Simpinette? I don't know, but no.
Yeah, I've seen this movie several times. And I feel like I've always been indifferent to the movie. I watched it back in the 90s. Throughout the 27 years, 23 years of this movie has been a thing. I don't know if I ever really liked it. I probably watched it because of the titties, like you said. Yeah, this shit ain't funny.
It's pretty.
Like, I watched it again. I'm like, yo, this is not even funny. Like the comedy is not funny.
It's not like Booty Call.
Mac's part, I was just like, this is it's the same shtick. And he had like conch burns on his fucking forehead, which was weird. But yeah, this is not a good movie at all. Like, I didn't appreciate it at all.
This is the same year Booty Call came out.
Booty Call is way funnier.
It's a hilarious movie. It's still funny.
Far more funny than this nonsense. This movie's not good. I don't think I'm gonna ever watch it again. Because I watched it twice for the show. And the second time I was just like, oh, that's what I missed. Didn't matter. Yeah, I don't like this movie.
Oh, they going
and not just because of like the 1997ness of it. It just sucks.
Yeah, like on a script and plot level is dumb.
Yeah, it's not good. Like
we spend literally half the movie of him chauffeuring his friends around
as he
so
fucks
that
a bunch
he
of
can
chicks.
Bang a bunch of chicks.
Yeah, it seems odd. It seems a bit
Yeah,
odd.
I'm like,
what are we doing?
Right.
Like I might fight you.
Like, why
If
am
you're
I
like, yo,
sitting in the
let's hang
car?
out, and then I'm sitting in the car like, yo, I gotta fuck this chick. I might punch you in your face if you say some shit like that to me.
And then he puts his friends on the bus stop, which is
Yeah, then
wild.
it's like y'all niggas gotta take the bus home because I got a party to go to. But they were all going to the same party, so they could drop them niggas. You know what? Go ahead, Micah. Go ahead. It's fine. It's fine.
I can't imagine being that shitty to your friend. Be like, nah, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and drive home. Nigga, you gonna drive home in your convertible Cadillac or whatever, and I'm on the bus? Nigga, fuck you, yo. Drive me home. Get out of here.
I can't imagine, like, as a person with low self-esteem, I can't imagine having that much low self-esteem. You ain't got nothing to do?
Nothing. Do they all work at Def Jam as well?
What the
Sure,
fuck?
why not?
Who knows?
They might.
Nigga, didn't Goldeneye come out that year? Like, play some Goldeneye. Like,
Go do something else.
just do something, yo. Don't sit around look being cucks, right? Looking at your friend having sex with
That
another
yo,
woman.
that's super weird, yo. Super weird. I'm like, hey man, like, cool. You had sex with that attractive girl. All right. Why do I want to see you fucking them? Why? That's not a thing, yo. That's not a thing.
I think the reason they were hanging out with him is because he was teaching them how to be a player.
Right.
And I don't know if the internet was as I don't know if this was on the internet at the time. I doubt it, right? Because this site has a .com and not a GeoCities address on it. But when you type in how to be a player into Google, the third link is 4 ways to be a player by WikiHow.
By WikiHow? Yo, if you learn how to be a player through WikiHow, you are the lamest nigga on earth. Step one,
the
get a Kangol.
The drawings are of white men.
Thank you. Fuck you.
See, I can multitask.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, this movie's not good, man. It's not good from like a plot standpoint. It's not good from like, from like 90s acting. It's 90s acting. Bill Bellamy, he had his moment. Like Bill Bellamy was a Negro of the moment.
Oh, he definitely was. Yeah, he definitely
was. He was all over the place. He burned hot and fizzled out fast, man. And on the one hand, I can kind of see it, right? Like he probably had that crossover appeal from being on MTV. But on on another hand, like he's like I don't like Bill Bellamy in roles, yo. Like I just don't. Like I don't like all I see, because at first I couldn't remember if I had seen this, and then the best part of the movie came on with Bernie Mac, and I'm like, oh, okay. Then I remember the Badussi word. I remember him coining that, right? So I was like, oh yeah, and then it started coming back to me, right? But this ain't good, yo. Like when one of the best parts of your movie is the end song by Foxy Brown and Drew Hill, like your movie's not good. No. And this isn't good, yo.
It's not good. So I'm gonna skip to the thing that matters more than us pointing out how terrible it is. Who's the most attractive woman in this movie? Let's just be real scumbag pieces of shit for this scumbag piece of shit movie.
Right? Like look at the movie we're doing.
Right. So who's the hottest woman in this movie?
The Jamaican chick.
What's that?
The Jamaican chick.
Correct. That is the answer. Yo, she's super fine, yo. She's super fine. I was like, why is she not in this movie more? Right. He ain't even go to her house the whole fucking movie. She just show up the goddamn party. No, she was super fun, dude. Super fun. Yeah, I'm also partial to Katrina in this movie. I think she's very attractive.
Which one was Katrina?
His sister's
the sister's friend
who fucked him over in the end. Yeah, she's super fine. Yeah. Everybody in this movie, all the women are attractive. I'm not really into the MILF or whatever. She looks like Iman to me, which is not really my thing. Like it's just not. This is not my thing. It's just too much. But besides that, yeah, everybody's attractive. I'm not really into the dominatrix shit. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, nah, yo. You can.
She had a fucking stirrups in her apartment. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you need to relax. You need to calm down.
I mean, like the studded dildo is like, you can call me all kinds of names all you want. I don't give a fuck, yo. Nah, I'm good. I ain't nothing. Sorry.
I'm good.
You better be ready to beat me over the head with that thing, because that's the only way it's touching my body.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry.
And not according to her. She was like, yo, she was a fucking psycho.
She was like, turn over.
That nigga was like, yo, call. Come get me. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I have to go with the Jamaican chick too. Good lord.
What was her name?
I don't know.
Jamaican.
Yeah, I don't know, but she was super fun. All right, so now that we've been pieces of shit, and we'll be pieces of shit throughout the movie. All right, let's get into this Bill Bellamy's magnum opus. So the film.
Fast lane. You shut your mouth.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, what was it? Him and Peter Facinelli?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I used to watch that show.
Look,
Directed that.
The Prodigy did the music for that show. It was awesome. So the movie opens with Dray, Bill Bellamy's character, having a dream that he was sleeping with the dominatrix chick, and his girlfriend Lark Voorhies, Lisa Turtle, played by Lark Voorhies. She catches him in bed with this woman with whipped cream all over his face. Oh, craziness. But he wakes up and he's like, oh, damn, getting caught is crazy. So I've heard. And then it's like, oh, see, he's fine, right? Cause he didn't learn a lesson there. And spoiler alert, he won't learn one at all in this movie. And so he kind of wakes up and, he's got his girlfriend who's coming over. And then Terrence, you get really mad because for some reason you find it odd that this guy who keeps the panties of women he's fucked, that's some Dexter shit, okay? Period.
Weird.
Look, don't write in, don't message, don't write in, oh no, I do that. Nah, nigga, that's fucked up.
It ain't a trophy, yo.
Nah, yeah, that's gross. That's gross.
Trophy, yo.
Nah,
Put a notch on your bed.
That's normal.
There's your count.
Yeah, don't keep women's panties. That's fucking bizarre. But he keeps all the women that he fucks, he keeps their panties in like an Adidas box in his closet, which is, again, some Dexter shit. But his girlfriend comes over, Lisa Turtle comes over, and she does something, Terrence, that you for some reason had a weird problem with, which I don't get, but can you elaborate?
Yeah, she comes over and he's like, yeah, I want to fuck, whatever. And she's like, no, I'm going to cook you. First of all, she's like, I'm going to cook you breakfast. I'm like, okay, whatever. And she's like, I got to clean up. And I literally, as I was watching the movie, I'm like, bitch, you don't live there. What are you talking about? You got to clean up his place. Before
you go to work, not before Bill Bellamy goes to work. This nigga ain't at work today.
Go to work, and I have to clean up your place, and then I'm going to cook you breakfast, and then she leaves the pancakes in the oven for her sister.
That
again.
That is a good Christian woman.
You an asshole.
Yo, I was like, this doesn't make any fucking sense at all.
No.
And I was just angry.
I mean, this is the one thing I'm like, man, being a secular egalitarian is really fucking up my free breakfast and laundry. She dropped this nigga's laundry off. This is a grown ass man.
What is happening? Yeah, that shit just, I was baffled.
Spoiler alert. If you are a woman and you're watching that and you're like, and you've ever called a nigga a simp and you don't think this is the same shit, you're an idiot. Like, you're an idiot. Yo, that's simp behavior. She going to his house, cleaning his shit. This nigga got a fancy ass apartment, by the way, which has a very weird name. We'll talk about it in a minute. You're cleaning his house. You're making this grown nigga breakfast. No, fuck out of here. Before you go to work, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would counter that.
Yo, before you continue, like, I just had to look up the Jamaican woman. Her name is Jillian White, and that woman is incredibly fine.
Can you send me a?
I found her IMDb page.
Yes. Can you send me that, please?
She's not in this. What you call?
I'll send it.
Yeah, please.
All right. Hey, please do.
See if she
we gotta we gotta make this entertaining somehow.
Look, I need to promote. I believe in promoting Black women, so I'll be finding your IG or whatever. See what other movies
It
are
should
in.
be her.
Is she really Jamaican?
I don't believe so.
Damn it. That's sad. Oh, hello.
African American, Black, for Indian, whatever. Yeah. Apparently she's into fitness.
I see.
Oh, is this Michael Jai White's wife?
Nigga, yes it is, yo. It is.
Wow. Hey, Michael Jai White, your wife is fine as fuck. You ain't never heard
Yo,
Good Lord. I didn't realize that.
that's hilarious. Oh shit.
Wow.
Okay.
When he saw this movie, he was like, damn.
Wow, that's really wild. I did not know. Okay. Yep.
Ow.
You know what? Let me shut the fuck up then. How about that?
I don't want to get fucking.
Yeah, I don't need that big
My
nigga kicking my
wall.
fucking chest. Get out of here. She's a very smart and intelligent woman. You're very lucky.
I'm sure she is. But
Yeah.
at the same time, she's incredibly attractive.
Yeah.
She has a Paula Jai Parker look going on also.
Yeah, she does come
somebody
on.
else who I always had a crush
Yeah,
on.
me
back in
too.
the day.
Yeah, nigga, your eyes work. Like, out of here.
What movie are we talking about again?
Whatever.
How do we play? Yeah,
Friday?
So,
How does it
okay.
work?
So, Micah, you said you were going to counter that
Yes.
this is a good Christian woman. This is what
Yeah,
your wife has done for you, right?
I think that you all don't leave my wife out of this. I think that I think
She
that you all
she
just
bust through
need
that
to-
door, knock your ass out. Get the fuck out of here.
I think that you all need to pick up your Bibles and get on the good foot. Get on the.
Where would I find
come,
one?
Come to
Where-
us. Yeah, they're online. You can find
Oh, okay.
scriptures that will tell you that it is a woman's place to come to your place to fix you because you're broken.
Yeah. Okay. 2 Corinthians.
That's all it takes
That's all it takes.
to get her to come and clean your house. A couple of Corinthians.
Yo, that's just wild to me. That's wild to me. But so there's a whole sequence where she finds that he has like on his answering service, he's got 7 messages, right? And he had listened to the messages before she got there, and they're all from women like, "Oh, Dray, I want to suck your dick. I got this, star-studded dildo or whatever. Come on over." And so she sees the message and she's like, "Oh, you got 7 messages? Oh, you gonna play them in front of me?" And he's like, "No, you can play them. Go ahead." And she's like, all right, I'm not gonna do it. And like she starts to feel guilty, and she's like, "I trust you." I'm like, "No, you don't." Like you clearly don't trust him. And so it's like this whole thing, this whole back and forth, and then at a certain point, he leaves to go down because his friend or the doorman, like he goes down to talk to the doorman, who's Gilbert
He leaves
Godfrey.
to get the mail.
Right. I'm sorry. And he goes to see, go get his mail, and he's talking to the doorman, Gilbert Godfrey.
I was about to say, we're not just gonna skip past the fact that this is Gilbert Godfrey.
No, it's Iago from fucking Aladdin, of course.
What the fuck, Gilbert Godfrey?
Like, why is he in this movie? He also works for Def Jam. I don't know if people know that.
Yeah.
And so
nothing that came out of his mouth was funny either.
it was just ridiculous. Like I've definitely seen him do better jokes. But he's like he's just being as crass. Like they were clearly like just be as crass as possible. Like that's all it was. Which is fine, I guess. It just wasn't funny. Then we cut to the apartment where Lisa Turtle is like, I'm just gonna click on those messages and find out since he left. And all the voicemails are like, "Oh, Dray is your mom, Dray is your grandma," and she's like super embarrassed, right? But then you come to find out that Dray had switched the tape for before he left, so that he could have all the messages of all these other women hidden from his girlfriend. Again, this seems like a lot of work to just not be in a relationship and just fuck the women you want to fuck.
Right.
This is the number one issue I have with this movie. Why don't you just not be with Lisa Turtle and then just because I didn't get any indication that those other women thought they were exclusive with him at all. Did it seem that way
yeah.
to you?
Yeah, because he didn't want any of them to meet at the party. Like that was the whole point of it, right?
Right. I mean, look, I get not wanting like a
You
bunch
just
of
don't-
women to date that you're dating around with to meet, right? Like I get that, but
He's not dating.
right, they just fucking each
He
other.
just goes to the house and fucks. That's it.
So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but,
Like I never got the indication that like Lisa, he's clearly dating.
Right.
So why?
Yeah, but isn't I don't know.
Like he's not like Bernie Mac's wife, Beverly Johnson. Like he
Yeah.
just goes over there and just fucks the white woman.
I mean, he's not
Just
dating
role
her,
play.
right?
He can't. She's married.
Right, because she's married. But like Jamaican woman, and hippie chick. I mean, well, look, maybe not, but
they never said they went out.
Right. It just seems like he was just fucking.
Every time they called, it was like his fucking answering machine was always like, "Yo, I want to fuck her." It wasn't like, "Yo, well, let's go out on a date" or any bullshit like that. He was just like, "Okay, yo, this movie sucks." Yeah. It's just not. And I get it.
Sense, it doesn't make sense.
Whatever, fine. So yeah, she listens to the tape and it's his mother and his grandmother. First of all, what? Like that's really suspicious. Like your grandmother calls and your mother calls and whoever the fuck else is calling. I'd be like, this nigga's no.
Also, how many times are you going to run that scam, right?
Right. But she's a dumb broad, so she doesn't know any better because she trusts him.
Okay, and that's the other aspect, right? Is that Lisa's a fucking idiot. Like, she's a fucking idiot. And like,
I mean,
like, I trust you.
She's not really acting.
Oh.
Lark Voorhies ain't really smart.
No, she is not about smart. She crazy.
She's just off a little bit. She has problems.
She does. Yeah, she does. I shouldn't be making fun of her. I'll make fun of her character in this movie, though. I mean, goddamn. She's
only in it for like 10 minutes, if that.
Yeah, she's a simp.
She's in the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, I cannot stress enough. Don't ever call a dude a simp if you think this behavior is okay. Like, don't ever call a dude a simp. If you ever go to a nigga's house before you go to work to cook this nigga breakfast and wash his clothes and clean his house, you a simp.
Do you really think anyone would find that behavior okay?
Yes.
I would hope not.
Yes, no, I do. All right, yo.
I can't imagine his house on the way to her job, right?
Okay, yo.
I feel like she's had to make a detour to go to his house.
Oh, absolutely.
To do all of this and then go to work.
I have a feel, just like you said, as you joked, it's a good Christian woman. I bet there are people who believe that. I bet there are.
Nah, ain't nobody going. Nah, look, as a person who's married up to a Christian woman, nah, she would never come over to my.
Your wife ain't a fucking simp, nigga. That's all it is, yo. You ain't marry a dummy. Nah, yo. The only way to keep a man is to suck his dick every morning and make him pancake and eggs. Drive over to his house. Ah, yo, definitely, 100%. 100%. Like, this character wouldn't exist if it didn't ring true for somebody.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man.
I think this character is a 100% fabrication from a dude.
No, I mean, yes, but not just a dude. There are women who also think that shit's.
Russell Simmons.
Wait, this is 19. Hold on, this is 1997.
Def Jam's How to Be a Player.
Right. This is okay. So this is 1997. Who was in charge of Def Jam then? Leor Cohen.
Oh, wow.
You know what? There you go. That makes a lot of sense. This isn't L.A. Reid's Def Jam. This isn't Jay-Z's Def Jam. I'm sure during Jay-Z's time they would have been co-producers of one of those fucking
in the 90s. No.
Oh yeah, not then.
We all evolve.
No, Jay-Z was ahead of Def Jam 2005 to 2007. He was over sitting in the car being like, yeah, work on that.
Right. Everybody wear rocker. It's just the only clothing brand in the world.
Yo, that nigga was in that actual movie. That shit was hilarious. So from there you meet his sister, who Jenny, who is all about calling him out for being a player. She refers to him as being a pimp, which he distinguishes and says, pimps are people who use women for money. I'm just trying to fuck these women, which is a fair distinction. Yeah, he's a hoe. He's not a pimp.
I'm a hoe. So his sister wants to expose him for some BS reason, right?
Is this a it's more of a stop snitching kind of situation, right? Like, is it her job to?
Well, wanna add, because Jay, you don't
Play
have
Captain Save-A-Ho?
You don't have a sister that you acknowledge.
No, fuck that bitch.
Terrence and I, we have sisters that we have. Would now look, I am nobody's player. Okay, I'm really not. But at the same time, like, my sister would not try to screw me over this way. Like she's some jilted lover.
Yeah, it's right. It's clearly a deeper issue, but yeah, your sister not trying to stand in the way, try to fuck your game up.
No,
nah, she wouldn't do that. She would probably be like, "Nigga, you a piece of shit."
That sounds like, I've never met Terrence's sister, but that sounds accurate.
Like, imagine Carrie if she were black.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the response that she would get. I feel like Harry would probably tell you that too. Like, you're a piece of shit.
Those words.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, it's about where my sister is. Almost the same age, maybe like 2-3 years younger than Carrie. So they've grown up around the same, same environment.
Right, the same soup.
Yeah. She would be like, "What are you doing?" But she wouldn't be like, "Nah, this nigga's a fucking asshole" to them.
Yeah, but like, that's on you.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, I feel like she didn't read the universal rules of stop snitching. Like, shut up, mind your business. I'm fine. You fine. All right, then let's end it there. But apparently she and her and her friend Katrina want to use Dray as the subject of an anthropology paper about I guess whoredom in men. That seems like the dumbest plot point I've ever heard, but sure, why not? And of course, when he's introduced to Katrina, he thinks before he sees her that she's gonna be, an uggo. Turns out Katrina is super attractive, and so his immediate main objection is to stick his dick inside of her at all costs. So,
Yes.
I get it.
Like, understandable.
Again, my eyes work. I understand.
So yeah, she tries to. She's like, "No, you're not. This is not going to happen," and he's all over her. And this is another part of the movie that really pissed me the fuck off. They go upstairs and have a loud ass.
Yeah, it's mad loud, dude.
Where she can hear every fucking word that they say, and I'm like, "You don't have any doors, nigga. Like, what are you doing?"
I'm gonna fuck your friend. She's gonna be a statistic.
Pretty much. She's like, "I'm gonna make her a statistic." Did you hear that? I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck this movie. I was over it.
He's got like a bullhorn from upstairs. You're gonna give me the panties. I'm gonna keep them in my Adidas box. Don't worry about it. Like, yeah,
that really pissed me off. I was like, why? What? Who wrote this? Who did write? Written by Mark Brown and Demetria Johnson. So a dude and a woman wrote this.
What parts did she write? I'm serious. What parts did she write, yo?
She just proofread it to make sure the words were written correctly.
She was like, "Nigga, you need a comma here." Like,
she was the editor.
Yo, like none of this shit struck you as like a bit odd.
Oh my god.
She wrote the light skinned dudes parts.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
It was like, yo, look.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You this simp nigga, he gonna apologize. Oh. So then we meet Dray's two friends, Kilo and Spootie. Kilo played by.
I don't like nicknames, yo.
Kilo.
I don't like nicknames.
Yeah, Kilo played by Jermaine Hopkins and Spootie.
I find that Jermaine Hopkins' name in this is Kilo, and he is most known for playing a guy who Morgan Freeman said, "You smoke crack, don't you?" Crackhead Sam's.
Oh, god damn!
God, that's sad.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, I'm surprised he's not still like cranking out stuff. He hasn't worked.
I think he's a fucking drug dealer in real life.
I mean, last time he worked was 2012. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, Hopkins was arrested in 2011 for attempting to purchase 91 kilos of marijuana.
Oh, well, you know what? All right,
from an undercover cop.
Oh, god damn.
I guess his acting career didn't work out. That's sad.
Damn. God damn.
Hmm.
That's fucked up. Yo, that's 200 pounds of weed. God damn, nigga. So yeah, they have that loud ass conversation, which makes no sense. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck your friend. And so he leaves and he goes and hangs out with his two boys. And then there's like a really weird situation where Gilbert Gottfried definitely wants to fuck Kilo for some reason, which is just odd. So the guys end up leaving, and they're off, they're off to the races, where they'll be driving around town trying to watch their friend fuck a bunch of random women, which is sad for them.
Get over that plot, yo. I can't get over that, this is a good chunk. This is like 2/3 of the movie.
Yeah,
it is. Like, also, I'd like to point out the name of his apartment building. Did you catch this? Is Honeysuckle Arms? Why? You could have named it anything. It could have been some sort of sexual innuendo. I'll admit, I'm a bit of a loser. I don't know any sexual innuendos with honeysuckle arms. That just seems really odd. But whatever. They run into Dray runs into this woman who lives in his building, who literally, this is clearly not during a pandemic. She runs up and hugs him and gives him a kiss on the mouth immediately. And she's like, hey,
Fitness chick.
What's that?
It's basically her name is Fitness Chick or whatever.
Yeah. And she's like, hey, call me. I haven't seen you in forever and all this other stuff. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. And then she leaves and Bill Bellamy's like, look, to his two friends, like, nah, don't shit where you eat. Because she lives in this building. Like, nah, she'll fucking fuck your car up and all this other shit when she gets jealous.
Yeah, he was like, believe me, I didn't know. And then just the worst, like, dual exposure shot that I've ever seen.
A Scooby-Doo flashback. It is double exposure. Jesus Christ. So bad. They really thought they were doing something in the 90s too. God damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Amazing. So then they go to pick up their buddy. I don't even remember his name. Light-skinned at Simp. He's like the only person in this movie who has a redeemable human quality about him.
David?
Yes. Yeah. Pierre Edwards. Wow, that nigga looks totally different now. So they go to pick him up and they have a scene before they get there that
yo, this nigga looks like Sean King, yo.
Yeah, he does now. He does. So the camera kind of pans over to where he's up to, and he's clearly sleeping with some woman who is not his girlfriend. And then he gets busted by his girlfriend, who kicks the door off the hinge to get inside. Although it was weird because he kind of let her in because they couldn't figure out a way to make that make sense. So they just had him take the chain off the door for no reason. And so he fucks up, loses his girlfriend, loses whatever other chick that he had hooked up with as well. Yeah. And then his friends come over and they're like, damn, you looking like a straight up clown because you got whipped cream and a cowboy holster with a cowboy hat on and a wife beater looking crazy as shit.
Here's the thing about this scene.
It's bad.
When, among other things, when I don't, let me see this. She's got a shirt on, right? Like when she comes downstairs, she has a shirt on. And then they both leave. They smack him, and then they both leave. His apartment is perfectly fine, right?
No, it's a little torn
Is
up.
it?
It's not as torn up as when they show it later, though.
Oh wait,
I can't get over the fact that Elise Neal has a button-down shirt where only the top 2 buttons are.
That's the Destiny's Child look.
Nah, yo, that's the cholo look. Like,
Oh yeah, it is a little fucked up. Okay, it's not as fucked up as it.
Yeah, they had it like a fucking Tasmanian devil went through that fucking apartment afterwards. No, actually, I guess it is it's pretty fucked up.
Okay.
But I am amazed that this scene, like, so the whole scene is supposed to be like this guy was trying to be a big time player like his buddy. He got fucking busted, and now he spends the rest of the movie regretting his decision and trying to get Nadine, his girlfriend, the black cholo, back. Yeah, that's it. Look, that's a look that black women should bring back. Yeah. Black women, you and cholos are allowed to button the top 2 buttons of your shirt and just fucking rock it. No one will say anything to you. It's fine.
Oh yeah, now their apartment is messed up. It was a terrible like edit because at one point it looked clean and then they show the car pull up and then they cut back to the house and
Torn apart. I'm like,
it's torn apart and she just has her dress on.
Oh yeah, no, she changes like this is magic.
Seconds.
Yeah, it's magical. She was like, "What are you doing with that shirt on?" She was like, "Oh, hold on a second." Exit stage left. Intro stage left. Yeah, so they're all clowning him, making him feel bad that he got busted. That seems fucked up. Like, they're supposed to be your boys. The one guy's like, "Yeah,
I'm gonna make fun of you. I'm gonna make fun of you."
I mean,
you would make fun of us. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I wouldn't. That doesn't sound like me. I'm a good person.
Line your ass off.
No, I wouldn't make fun of you because I wouldn't be there because I would not condone you cheating on your wife, you fucking piece of shit.
They're not married. They're not married. He's
Oh, so if you're dating someone, it's okay to cheat? Is that what you're saying, Micah? Even a good Christian woman?
I don't give a fuck. I'm married. You do whatever the fuck you want.
We need a 400 comment thread about why this is the worst thing that has ever happened. I would just like to point out all of these women are sleeping with Bill Bellamy and they all seem to be having a really good time. And this nigga has not spent more than $28 on near one of them. I'm just saying.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. They all seem to be having a great time.
it doesn't look like he spends any money. He just goes to their house.
Right. He brings his mandingo dick, and apparently that's enough. That's enough. So I don't want to hear anything about cheapness on dates. According, to paraphrase Biggie Smalls, these women spread like mustard for nothing. Get out of here. So back at his apartment, Katrina and Jenny are searching for information on these women. And Katrina says something that I thought was interesting. She's like, "Yeah, we got to find out about these women. We got to find their phone numbers." And Jenny's like, "They're not women. They're hoes, chicken heads, hood rats." And it was like, I like how the women have no value once they sleep with her brother. Like they're not women at that point. They're reduced to less than that, which I find to be ironic as a person who's trying to champion taking this guy down because he's so mean to women. Like, yeah, that doesn't really work.
That's the thing, right? Like, she's not, right?
No,
like,
it's all personal for her.
Right, it's all personal. She wouldn't give a fuck what her brother is doing if some other dude didn't cheat on her.
Yep. Which he tried to warn her of.
Right. So
yeah, he told her. He told her. He said it in the beginning of the movie. I told you.
Yep.
Mike was going to fuck you over. And what did he do?
Oh, man.
You don't listen.
Yeah. He won't play me. All right. We'll see what happens. So yeah, he basically calls his sister. Well, actually, before he calls his sister, Katrina's like walking around the apartment, and she sits on Bill Bellamy's bed and imagines what it would be like to fuck Bill Bellamy, which is something probably no one has ever thought about.
Yo, I can't. Like,
I'm just being a dick.
Like, Bill Bellamy is a sex symbol, yo. Like,
yeah,
I just,
yeah.
Like, is Bill Bellamy attractive?
My wife did not think so. She was like, I don't get it.
Like, and not even like now, like 90s attractive. Is Bill Bellamy 90s attractive? Like, I just
No, I mean, I did find David's comment funny. He was like, I know light skinned dudes ain't in, but we making a comeback. He was like, when were you guys ever?
Like 86, 87, 80, 89?
I mean, he ain't wrong though.
Yeah, like fucking Albie Shaw.
Right. Albie Shore was like the king of light skinned dudes there for a hot minute.
With his fucking unibrow. I don't understand that. I don't get that one at all. Like, I would never understand.
Did he have a unibrow?
Yes. His fucking son has a unibrow. What movie was he in that we saw? What was that movie? He was in?
Wow. I didn't realize Albie Shore had an exclamation point at the end of his name. I didn't know that.
yeah, that's how you spell it. If you don't spell it with the exclamation point at the end, you've spelled it wrong.
Yo, wow.
I'll be sure.
Yo, that is a significant unibrow. Yo, it's a 3-parter, my nigga. Like, it's like 1, 2, and he's got it's not just one, really. It's a bridge. And this nigga ain't even try to, you could cut it, my nigga. Like, all right.
I think that was his gimmick.
That's his signature.
Nah, yo, a unibrow cannot be a nigga's signature, yo.
Sure it is. Look at Anthony Davis.
You mean, who are you talking about?
Sorry, a basketball player.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah, I do
what I
know.
was talking about for a second.
I knew. Okay, I know. I know there's a light skinned dude who's got a massive unibrow. I assume that's who you're talking about.
I know who you're talking about now. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
Wow, dude. I like that he's wearing glasses now as he's older, so he don't have to do nothing, but he still gets the same effect. Very smart. I see you, Albie Shore. That's wild, dude. I would never allow a unibrow to rot if I had one. That's crazy. No.
Mm-hmm.
That can't be a thing.
Wild, dude. That unibrow is
Yo, it's unacceptable, dude.
the unibrow looks like you said, like it's like a 3-parter, right? Like it's like the first part and then the second part, and then like they each like extend their fingers and try and touch each other.
So this nigga really thought that was acceptable behavior. Wow.
It was.
Nah, yo, it was never, yo. Come on, yo. Did women think that was attractive?
It was, because they found him incredibly attractive back in the day.
Wow.
Colorism is a motherfucker.
Yeah, it really is,
Like
yo.
that light skinned nigga, he was light skinned, so he was gorgeous, but he had a fucking unibrow. And look, he owned it, but
fucked up.
Yeah, I can't, yo. All right. Every woman who found Albie Shore attractive and knew he had a unibrow, yo, you're on notice, yo. Don't talk about nobody else. Like, that's fucked up. That's amazing. Wow. I never noticed that. I mean, I never really stayed in this nigga's eyes. That just wasn't my thing. So first up on the, I'm sorry. Back at the apartment, Katrina is imagining herself fucking Bill Bellamy. Again, this movie is based on a script. And it's just crazy to me.
Yeah,
and
Bill Bellamy wrote that.
he was like, hold on a second, guys. I have an idea. Can I do the casting for this movie? You mind if I do it? So Bill Bellamy calls his sister, or he calls his house, and his sister picks up, trying to fuck his game up. And she's like, hey, this is, and he was like, yo, so y'all picking up my phone? And he calls her out, and then all his friends laugh at her, and she gets really offended. And then he calls back, and he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to have my friends on speakerphone, have you on speakerphone so my friends could hear, I'm really sorry about that. And she gets really fucking pissed off at him. I mean, I get it from the perspective of letting your friends clown your sister. That shit's not okay. But at the same time, get the fuck off my phone.
right.
Yeah,
Why
get
are
off
you
my
picking
phone.
up my shit.
Right. Mind
It's
your
not your
goddamn
house.
business. Yeah, mind your business. Stop snitching. So they make the first stop on the Pussy Parade. And it is to a married woman's house. Where Bill Bellamy says something here that he repeats a number of times that irritates the shit out of me. XYZ is a player's dream. All right, we get it. And so apparently a married woman is a player's dream because it's not a lot of commitment. You could probably fight her husband. And they just want to get fucked. I've never slept with a married woman except for my wife. I find that reprehensible behavior. If somebody is divorced or they're separated, bang away. But if they are not,
they're separated, but not. What if they're separated but not like fully divorced?
No, if they're not together, like living apart, no, bang away. No, bang away. No. It's like how religious people like are like get really angry about gay people, but in the same book, like it says don't eat shrimp, but they do anyway because they like shrimp. So it's a technicality. You get them on God's cool with technicalities, right? Everybody knows. You got to try to get around them. Like that's it. I don't see anything wrong. If they're separate, they can't be living in the same house. That's wrong. That's fucked up. But
that'd be wild if there was in separate rooms and nigga was coming through banging his wife back out. like
I'm just waiting for the 18 months to be over. Like, yeah, that's wild. No, don't do that. No, but it can be like up to a year that people are separated. No, fuck that. Bang away. I got no problem with that. So he goes to fuck this woman. And I like that they have all this pretense. He's like, oh, how was your day? Oh, your husband's not treating you well. I'm like, look, let's go. Let's go. You know why I'm here, Iman.
I don't give a fuck about your goddamn day.
Yeah. I'm trying to blast a hole into forever. like, get the fuck out of here. And
this dude is not attractive, yo. I'm sorry. Like he looks like someone drew a caricature of a '90s black guy, yo. Like he just looks weird, dude.
A caricature of a handsome guy.
Yeah, like hey, I'm a player, and then some caricature artist was like, okay, this is what a player looks like, and then Bill Bellamy showed up.
So one of the things that I thought was actually pretty funny about this scene is the guys are sitting outside of the guys are sitting outside of the house while Bill Bellamy is trying to fuck Iman and
Beverly Johnson.
Whatever. While they're waiting, they're like blasting their music or whatever, and her husband walks up, played by Bernie Mac. And he's like, could you turn that music down out in front of my house? Like he doesn't even start nice. He's just like, he immediately comes in at 100.
This is the funniest part of the movie.
He's like, cut your fucking music down in front of my house, man. And then they started getting into a back and forth. And he was like, I hate y'all young niggas. Y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't vote. Y'all don't do shit. He was like, fuck you, motherfucker. Oh, that shit was fucking hilarious. You don't vote. That's like the oddest. That's an insult I would yell at someone. He's like, you fucking rabbits. All you do is eat shit and fuck. And so then like the fat nigga literally grabs something out of his groceries because he's fat. And then Bernie Mac goes into the house and he's just pissed. He finds his wife wearing like a robe with like a bustier top on and all this other shit. And she's like, oh, I was just getting ready to lay down. I'd be like, yo, I'd turn that whole house upside down. No, you're not. Ain't nobody like women don't sleep in a bustier, my nigga. Like that shit's not comfortable.
He's like, why are you dressed like that?
I was gonna take a nap.
Like, no, you don't take naps in that.
I'd be like, hold on a second. Let me go get my baseball bat because I'm about to fuck somebody all the way up in here. No, I'd have to kill somebody in that house. Because it's castle doctrine, right? Like, you're in my house. I feel for my life.
Technically, but she let him in. Right?
We'll see. We'll see.
So who's at fault? Like, she got dressed up purposely for that nigga, right? So how can you be too mad at him? Who you angry at? Her or him?
I can't fight a woman, so him. That's a simple fact. That's a simple fact. I'm not going to hit her, so I'm going to fuck this nigga up. But am I angry at her? 100%. But somebody got to catch these hands, and it's got to be a grown nigga. Like, it is what it is. It's fine. I'm not nearly as mad, but I'm gonna fuck you up anyway on principle. Like, it's just how it goes. And like that's why I never understand why women fight each other when they find out their man cheating. No, you can hit him. Like you have an exclusivity right. You can hit him.
I would not advise that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Well, some
Don't
niggas are
do
pieces
that
of shit.
because you don't know what some dudes.
Yeah, fair enough.
At that point, it's self-defense.
I saw a woman get hit with a fucking skateboard by a dude. So don't put that shit past nobody, yo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But still, no, I'm gonna fuck that dude up on principle. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
No, like, do you like your kneecaps? You did.
Here they are.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hand them.
Yeah, you can take it with you. You ain't gonna fucking. You made her walk into this house. You ain't gonna walk the fuck out. Like, no, you drag your ass out. Get out of here. I like that when the guys pull back up, they're yelling insults, and the first one was, "We back Michael Blackson," which is hilarious. And then they called him a fake ass Christopher Darden looking motherfucker, which is funny too. Then Bill Bellamy decides that because he's about to get caught, he pretends to be an Indian plumber, and somehow that worked.
Yo,
Right.
This movie's so stupid.
I did appreciate Bernie Mac saying, like, I knew we were gonna have sex again after 4 years. I'm gonna go drink my ginseng, make sure I stay home.
Ginseng. Remember that shit?
I've had ginseng tea. I don't think that works to keep you hard, but okay. I mean, it's not. It's no Mojo Rising or anything like that.
Well, look, Mojo Rising is a proven commodity. It works, and ginseng is just some bullshit that gullible Americans use because some Asian American said, "Oh yeah, here, take this. This will work."
Yeah, Mr. Miyagi was like, "Show me wax off," and these niggas were like, "No problem, got it."
Right. Here's take this authentic Chinese fortune cookie and this ginseng.
Right. Like, oh yeah, General. We got this information from General So, like very, very serious Chinese general. Yeah. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm about to tear it up for 3 minutes, and then they run into fake Indian Bill Bellamy, which is hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean not funny at all, and not believable. And then Bernie Mac is like, "Hey, you got a card? Yeah, make sure let me get your card." And for some reason, Bill Bellamy is like fumbling around in his pockets, and he drops a condom, and then Bernie Mac sees it after he runs out and flips out, assuming that guy was there to fuck his wife. Rightfully so.
Why didn't he just pick the fucking condom up?
Thank you. Didn't make sense to me.
He was like, whoop. First of all, he just like threw it on the ground on purpose, and then he just left it. I'm like, this movie's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it just was like, I was just getting angry and angry watching the movie.
It made no sense.
Because I was not entertained.
No. Back at Dray's apartment, the two women are trying to break into his Palm Pilot of some sort to get all the numbers for all of his women, and they're trying all
Casio boss.
Wow. This guy was really raking in the dough over at Def Jam, doing all that good work. And so they eventually realize that his password, because Bill Bellamy is an idiot, is pussy. Wow, what a very difficult password to guess. Why wasn't it just God or King or some stupid shit? So they get all the numbers for all the women, and they plan on calling them all and inviting them all to a party, but keeping it a secret from Dray, so that he would have to deal with the fact that all these women that he's fucking are at the same party. Okay. I would have been like, I'm going to leave. That's the easiest way to get out of that. This nigga did all this rigmarole. I would have been like, I'm just going to go home.
I have a vehicle. I drove here.
Right. Like,
go home.
None of them know what the other one looks like. Bah. Like, problem solved. I solved it in 3 seconds. Oh shit, nigga. 4 of the women you fucking are here. I'm not here. Good day. Yeah, seems oddly similar. Or simple. So then Dray drives out somewhere, I guess a white neighborhood, and he goes to get a little cream in his coffee there, and decides that he's going to go fuck a woman named Amber, I believe. And
why is this a license plate fat one?
Big dick? I don't know.
I don't know.
Because you usually use fat for like an ass. Spelled like that, P-H-A-T.
Pretty hot and tempting. Which I'm pretty sure is something white people came up with.
On a dude's car? Look, I mean, it's nothing, I guess. Look, I'm being...
Yeah, stop being a bigot.
I'm being sure. Like, there was a lot of gay behavior in this part of the movie, but, you know, it's fine. Whatever.
You watching your buddy?
No, nigga, I don't know.
No, can you let me finish the sentence? I would like to.
I'm not going to let you finish the sentence. No, I'm not watching any of y'all niggas fuck another woman. I'm not sneaking a peek over a fucking bush as I'm fucking. No, that's gay.
I don't understand. I don't understand why you'd want to see your buddy fucking someone else. I don't understand that. I really don't get it.
Unless you're a voyeur.
Yeah, I mean,
again, like if that's your kink, it's fine.
Why are you kink shaming? Why are you kink shaming?
Kink shaming is my kink. That's why. That's what I'm into.
It was just a very weird situation. So he goes into her house, and then they're like, "I'm bored in the car. I'm gonna go watch my homeboy fuck this white woman."
Well, to be fair, right, they probably have never seen interracial sex before because this is the 90s, and black people having sex with white people is just
never
not
happened.
done. Ever.
Right,
It
like
never ever happened.
this is 1997
to 1999. It never happened.
Right, like these niggas are like, yo, she's white. I'm like, nigga, is it 1980? What the fuck?
Even the sister was like, girl, that one sound white. Can you believe it?
Like, yeah, it's 1997. I can believe it. Turns out niggas figured out white pussy ain't no different. Shocking news. But these niggas are like, yo, this is crazy. It's so crazy. I got to see it.
Well, what about the contrast? I don't know, guys. I really got to see what this looks like.
It's so fucking crazy. Yo, it is 1997. These niggas are baffled by interracial sex. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the internet exists at this point, guys.
You think their pussy is green on the inside? I don't know. We got to see.
No, I go the other way. Go this way. Yeah, like, why are you two grown niggas baffled by sex with a woman of a different color? Like, relax. And then they were like, apparently Kilo farts, I guess, when he busts a nut. I don't know.
Why was he the one, the big nigga to get on the fucking trash can to see?
Yeah, I'm like, send the short nigga over first.
Well, because if the big nigga farted and he was on the ground, nobody would have smelled it, and then we wouldn't have had this comedic moment.
I don't like toilet humor.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Yeah. So that happened, and they fell off a trash can. And Bill Bellamy, I you know what? I was going to say something rather crass. I'm not going to. Finishes off with Amber, Whitey McWhite.
They're watching this. Well, Kilo's watching this as AJ Johnson is smacking him on the ass. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's like, I guess that's funny.
Again, I don't want to see either one of you have sex.
I'm assuming that was funny 23 years ago.
I think so. When I saw it, I feel like I probably laughed.
In the theater?
Yeah,
I was 17. You didn't know any better.
I hadn't seen any of my friends having interracial sex, so it was the wildest fucking situation to me. Wow, is that what it's like? Amazing. All your black friends gather around? Incredible.
I didn't think it was allowed for a black person to have sex with a white person.
Was Loving versus Virginia passed at this point? So they call one woman. This is the crazy like nympho chick, and she's literally fucking Dray at the moment. And they're like, "Hey, girl, come out to Maxwell's house in Malibu and surprise Dray." And she's like, "Oh, I'd love to come. That sounds great." And as she's saying, "I love to come," she's coming while she's riding Dray. Very clever, everyone. Very clever writing. So
Again, his homeboys are just sitting in his fucking car downstairs as he's fucking this chick.
Well, and then I mean, this is the part where she's like, "Yeah, roll over. I'm gonna give you a firm talking to." So then his boy's supposed to go up there and get him out of there after like 20 minutes or some shit like that. Probably to save him from being anally penetrated by whatever the fuck that Judge Dredd weapon was.
Right.
Fucking ancient dildo or whatever that thing was.
I'm like,
This shit looks like a morning star. Like you you stick that shit on the end of a mace when you're going vampire hunting.
it's the thing that War Machine used in Civil War.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So David goes up to the apartment. He's like, "Yeah, I'm Dre's cousin." And she's like, "Dray is David your cousin?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, let him in, please, so I don't get fucked with this dildo anymore." He comes in and like this woman's got chains. Like there's some wild freaky shit going on. I don't need all this. Like
Got bugs and shit on her fucking wall.
yeah, I don't need all this. I mean, she was fine. Like, I'm okay with that. But like, I don't need. There's too much going on here. Too much. And I'm not a prude, but I don't need all this. It's too much. I'm not having sex with a woman on stirrups. It's too medical. Not into it. It's too medical. No, it's gross. That's gross. No. Nah, that really bothered me. I remember it bothered me when I saw it at 17. It bothers me at 40. It does. No. I don't. Too medical. It's gross. I don't need to scrub up beforehand. Knock it off. So they leave, and they go to. It just does. Everybody has their thing. I don't think we should glorify child obesity. I would just like to point out for the next scene, this is really bothersome. It's a very 90s moment. Are these kids still alive? I'm just asking. They go to his mom's cookout. This scene is supposed to be heartwarming and funny. I just found it like, those kids are really big, like really big. And that's sad to me.
Yeah, here comes the fat shaming.
It's not fat shaming, dude. Nigga, those kids are 12 years old, yo. They're like 12 years old.
Weren't they in a couple movies?
Yeah, they were in the Clump movies, weren't they?
In the what?
The Clumps movies?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, yo, those kids are mad big. Like, no, not trying to be a dick about it. Like, it's just kind of crazy. I never saw
For hot sauce.
hot sauce, please. All right.
Like, nigga. Okay.
See? Mhm. All right. Yeah, they were. That was like the Hercules kid.
Is it?
Hercules. Oh, yeah, that was him. I don't know his name though. Ernie Clump Jr., Jamal Mixon. Yep, that's him. Age 37. Okay, cool. Good, he's still alive. Great, that's awesome.
Has he lost weight?
I hope so.
Picture.
I'll have to find out. So, Jamal Mixon and Gerard Mixon. Damn, they're 37. Damn, we old as fuck. They 37 and 39. That's crazy. Okay, so No, they're still big, dude. No, I'm just amazed by that for being their age. They're super unhealthy. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not. Not.
That's so funny, yo. You can't help yourself.
I'm not being an asshole, dude. I'm not being an asshole, man. I hope those guys are okay. That's no, look. I just hope they're okay. The last movie they did was, I guess they're filming something now. So good for him. So this scene, why? What? I'm concerned about them. I am. I truly am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am, dude. They were 17, dude. They were some big kids, man. That's fucked up.
Yes, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I'm just not as fixated.
I'm not fixated. I find it fascinating. I find it fascinating. They basically look the same. He kind of looks the same guy.
You're still talking about it.
Same. I'm surprised that they're still alive.
And I'm surprised you're still talking about it.
Are you? Me?
No, I'm not.
Okay, then there you go. All right, then let's just move on then. So David's sitting in the car when they go into the cookout at first. He's still trying to call his girlfriend, trying to get her to take him back. And she keeps hanging up. She don't want to talk to him, rightfully so. And his friends come over and they're like, and they clowning him. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna beg for you to take me back on an answering service. That's the one thing Bill Bellamy is correct about. Not that I think you're gonna play for your friends, but no, fuck that. No. That seems ridiculous. So the rest of it is just like they're at a cookout, and I forget the one comedian's name, but he's like on the grill and like, oh, watch out there now.
That is J. Anthony Brown.
Thank you.
I think.
I mean, that's his whole shtick. I feel like
he did have some funny. I laughed. It was funny. He said it.
I mean, because he acting like an old black man, yo. You know,
I think it's not acting, yo. This nigga's not acting. Pull my pants down and spank my behind, or whatever the fuck line it was. So then there's like a whole scene.
I'm looking at the before shot.
See? All right. See, I'm an asshole.
I fucking cackled.
See?
Look, that shit was funny, nigga.
Nah, y'all assholes though.
I didn't say it.
I'm laughing at a comedian's joke.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right.
Oh, childhood obesity. Hilarious. Ha 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 ha. Terrible. Bill Bellamy goes and introduces his friends to their Uncle Fred, I think it is, who is the guy from the Mac. I can't remember his name. When I first saw this, I hadn't seen the Mac when I was 17, so I didn't know who the fuck this old light-skinned nigga was. I was like, oh, it's a Native American. Oh, shit. I didn't know. I was 17. I had no idea who the fuck this
Shit.
But one thing remains the same from the time I was 17 to now is what this nigga says out of his mouth is nothing but bullshit gibberish, and I found it to be stupid. You gotta marinate that
Max
fish, baby.
Julian is his name.
Max Julian.
Max Julian, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this nigga's an old Indian. I didn't know. Sorry. And so that's who taught Dray how to be a player. So,
the Mac taught this dude how to be a player. Okay, I guess.
Right. Well, and in his apartment, he also has a Mac poster.
A poster of the Mac. Yeah.
Right. Here's the thing. That movie sucks. It's not good.
We just didn't get it. Okay. We don't understand. We didn't understand it.
Okay.
That's it. We didn't understand it. Because it went over our heads because we're lame and get no pussy.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
You got me.
I'm not a Mac. You're right.
You're right.
I am not a player. I am not a Mac. I Yeah. I was about to say something very disparaging, but it might offend a whole lot of people, like a whole lot of black dudes. So I'm just not going to say it.
I'm not a player. I'm not a Mac, but I review movies, and that shit was whack. Oh, I wrapped it up. Oh shit, because that's what he was talking like. It sounded fucking ridiculous. Stop rhyming your words. It's dumb. It's dumb. You're not Etrigan the demon. Relax. Stupid. Back to the kids on the couch. They're making hot sauce references yet again. So I'm trying to move on. There is simply one of the most bullshit lines in this movie about how a woman wants to be played.
See, a woman who is a player wants to be played.
Herself. I was
She
like,
has to be played. She needs to be played.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand. Like, not that I don't understand like what pimping is, or like I mean, I think people give way too much power to like the history of pimping, where they're like, oh, they were so cool. No, they just took women with really fucked up lives and manipulated them. That's it.
Yeah.
And, oh, they're such smooth talking. No, nigga, they find desperate women and convince them that their lives could be better. There are other people in society who do that, and you put money in a collection plate for them every week. It's not that hard. I'm just being a dick.
It was funny because Dave Chappelle had that joke at the end of one of his specials about the Iceberg Slim book.
Yeah.
Remember that part?
Yeah.
Where he basically tells like who's the bottom bitch. Like, yeah, Iceberg Slim wrote a whole book about the shit.
Like, it's just taking advantage.
Taking advantage of women who have low self-esteem.
That's it. You gotta marinate that fish. You gotta do all this, and you gotta talk to. No, it's all bullshit. Just find women who have low self-esteem and take advantage of them. That's all you're telling people to do. Guess why that shit don't work with certain people?
By the way, I don't like the term marinate that fish.
Yeah, that was that
What
as a euphemism.
Why not, Micah?
I really because
this nigga ain't a player. I knew it. I knew it.
Because when you say marinate fish, right, then I think of the smell of fish. But then I know what the euphemism is about, and then it's like, oh no, because I don't want to be with a woman who smells like marinated fish.
What if it's the best fish on the planet?
No, fuck that guy. He tried to sell my mother some fucking miracle water to cure multiple sclerosis. That guy can go straight to hell as far as I'm concerned.
And fried fish. Yeah, that'll fix it. Deep fried fish. That'll fix what ails black people. Thanks. Shut up. Yeah, I just don't, I never, like that whole like macking and like pimping, like teaching people how to. No, I don't hold any sort of like reverence for it because I know what it is. It's just taking advantage of people with poor self-esteem. That's all it is. There's nothing special about it. And anybody,
it seems like it just takes a lot of time to like juggle a bunch of
bullshit,
a bunch of women around. Like, I guess it doesn't if you're doing it right, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
no, it doesn't matter. I feel like it doesn't matter. Like it's work.
Yeah, it's a job.
It's a job.
It's a
It's a
job.
job, you know.
But I just, like, for me, I just don't hold any, like, I know people hold such reverence for it. Oh, you know, like, you couldn't do it. You're right. Because I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not a piece of shit. I'm not. I couldn't do it because I couldn't notice somebody has really poor self-esteem and try to exploit that so that they could suck dick and get fucked. So I take their money? No, I'm not a garbage person. Like, no. If you doing the work, you should get the money. I'm an egalitarian. If you doing the hoeing, you should get the money. This is as simple as that. As simple as that. I don't understand. Why the fuck you signing up for a pimp? Get out of here. Unless it's for protection, I guess. But no. Don't do that. Just get an OnlyFans page, right? That's why niggas hate OnlyFans. Yeah, because it takes the nigga out of it. That's why. It does. It does. Good for them. You want to shake your ass and put your pussy on the internet? Get your money. I'm not paying for it.
And nah.
Nah, not for no OnlyFans. Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Like, for what? Nigga, Pornhub is free.
You want personalized content.
No.
I don't need personalized content. My mind is personalized content. POV is personalized content as far as I'm concerned. Get out of here.
That shit just feels like it's cheating to me.
I don't watch POV
To pay
because
for an OnlyFans or POV.
No, to pay for an OnlyFans.
oh no, 100%. No, unacceptable to me. No,
Yeah,
never would.
that's-
Never would. I'll follow you on Instagram for free.
And then they'll be like, oh, follow my OnlyFans. Like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, like you fine. You ain't $24.99 for 6 months. Fine.
6 months. That's a month.
What?
No, look, again, you got to go for the girls with low self-esteem. You got to go to the bottom of the basement OnlyFans. You got to hit them with the $5 a month. $4.99, $5 a month or $50 for the full year OnlyFans. That's what you got to do.
That's what we should just call it now. We should just call it the TMP OnlyFans.
Think about it. blackonblackcinema.com/OnlyFans. Oh, what's on there? Nah, subscribe. Nah, this is wild. It's super wild. No, it's not. No, but I think that's a lot. Look, I'm not paying anybody's OnlyFans. Hell no. I can watch professionals get fucked on the internet for free. You an amateur. I can watch amateurs get fucked on the internet for free.
Yeah, I was about to say. what?
Actually, it's my preference. But yeah, no, I'm not paying for that. But people make like hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Yo, that's get your money. I'm not mad at you at all. I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Fantastic. So at the cookout, Katrina and Jenny are there after they finish talking to that old Indian guy. He's like, "Oh, you put the maize in with the fish, and then it's great." So they leave the party, the cookout. Again, none of these niggas have worked all day. I find that to be interesting.
Was it a weekday? Or was it the weekend? We don't know.
I guess maybe it's the weekend. I mean, his girl's at work.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cookout. Why would his mother have a cookout on like a weekday? That doesn't make any sense
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
nobody has a cookout on a Wednesday.
unless it's a holiday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I guess it's a Saturday. He's off
Where is this all taking place?
L.A., I guess.
Something
Okay.
like that.
He's bright.
Okay.
I just assume it's L.A. It's definitely not New York because Kilo says something about moving from New York. So they go to a convenience store parking lot, and then Dray tells Kilo and Spootie that go catch the bus, and they all meet at the party later. And while they're there, they run into Bernie Mac, and Bernie Mac tries to chase him down, because he's still mad that what's his name was fucking his wife. So
Reasonable.
yeah, I would have crept right up on that nigga, beat his ass right there. He was too loud. So they go back. Dray and David go back to Dray's house, and David's like, "Come on, man, let me take a shower, borrow some clothes." No, you take a shower. You ain't borrowing clothes, nigga. Knock it off. You a grown ass man. Go to your house. Get out of here. No, borrow clothes.
This whole situation just bothers me.
Now, what I look like letting Micah borrow my clothes?
Well, first of all,
Him wearing my jeans, coming up to his knees and shit.
just cut it out right now. Like that's not a scenario that will ever happen.
Right, like get the fuck out of
It's
here.
like, yeah, you
yo.
borrow
I'm
his
already,
pants and like nigga, he's not.
I'm already,
like Urkel.
I'm already out of shape, yo. I wear certain clothes to fit my body in a certain way so that I don't look like a skinny fat ass, right? What the fuck I look like wearing your version of a medium? Get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit!
If anything, it will be the other way around, and then you will look like something out of the 90s because the shit will be 3 sizes
Nigga.
too big.
Nigga, I would have to roll your jeans up like 4 or 5 inches. I'd cut I'd cut off one of them and then roll the other one up to my knee, right? Like you have the half and half shit, right? Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Like, great, look, I'm wearing my dad's suit. Get the fuck out of here. No. This nigga said, can I borrow some clothes? I'd be like, you could take a shower and then we'll swing by your house and you go put on your own clothes. Like, no, I'm not letting another grown man borrow my clothes. Nigga, you ain't my little cousin. Fuck out of here.
Wait, before we continue, what was the entire purpose of them meeting up with him in the beginning of this movie? So he could drive them to the cookout?
I guess to drive.
So he could teach them how to be a player.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
I'm guessing.
I mean, the funny thing is, he didn't teach them shit. Hey, stay in the car.
They had to take the bus to get to his apartment.
Yeah.
And then, right. They took the bus to get to his apartment. Then he drives around all day fucking all these women, and they're just sitting in the car with him. Then they go to the cookout, and then he drops them back off at the bus stop so they can get dressed to go to the party. Did he pick them up to take them to the party?
No.
I don't remember.
He met them there.
He met them there.
How'd they get there? The niggas got dressed up, took the bus to the party? What the fuck is up?
Yo, can you imagine showing up to a fucking party trying to bag a woman and be like, yo, I mean, you hop on this bus pass.
It's like I got this $3.50 bus pass. It's a whole day pass.
Me and you, girl, we got it.
They show up to a party that has valet parking in it on the bus.
Nigga, in Malibu. You know that bus ain't stopped at the end of the corner. Them niggas had to hoof it like a minute before they got there. God damn.
So he and David pull up in his car.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fucked up.
How the fuck did the other two niggas get there?
Damn, Uber ain't
They're
even
already
exist.
there.
Like, you couldn't even get an Uber. Yo.
They beat him there.
Them niggas took a bus straight there. Straight there. From that convenience store straight to that fucking party. They had their clothes in a backpack. Fuck out.
I guess they took a cab?
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I mean, Kilo's dressed like Great Value Nate Dogg, which is not a cool look, I don't think. For some reason, Spootie thinks it's cool to wear a baseball cap to like a formal party and try to get laid, which is odd because he looks 12. As a person who has a very young face, I'm not wearing a baseball cap to a nice party where niggas have gold chains and shit. It's just odd.
Where people are wearing slacks.
Yeah, this nigga like, yo, I got it's an all black like fucking Marvel undercover hat. Like, nah, don't do that.
This is the fashion here is just fucking 90s chef's kiss. I mean, it's vests galore.
Yo, there's so many.
It's like vests and denim and shoulder pads and pleather and blue blazers with black shirts and black slacks.
Yo, wow.
And white hats.
Yo, those hats. Yo, again, that's a Nate Dogg hat. Yo, you can't wear. Nah, yo, no. Where's Sugar Knight?
Women are just coming in with bikini tops on and fur bottoms. The shit is amazing.
Yeah, the girl in pink has on a pink fur coat with a pink bikini underneath. That's her whole ass outfit. All right, yo. I mean, you look great, but god damn.
I mean, you look 90s hot, but
yeah, you look 90s hot. That's very true.
Yeah, let's keep it real, right? Like 90s hot is like Sir Mix-a-Lot, right? Like Baby Got Back. Like, no, they don't, yo. Yeah, they really don't.
They did not. They did not, in fact.
They got back.
Right. All back.
Yeah.
Right.
He found the smallest assed women that he could find. Meanwhile, Kilo is just like sniffing a woman's ass on the dance floor and having a hard time getting his ass up off the floor, which was fucking hilarious to me. Meanwhile, Dray is trying to school Spootie on, like what he should be doing. And he was like, it's like a game of chess. You got to, size up your competition, for your strategy or whatever. And he looks at this one dude and he was like, yeah, why do you think this guy isn't getting any women? He was like, oh shit, it's Arsenio hallway. I burst out laughing. That shit was funny to me. That dude had so much oil on his face and on his hair. God damn.
I think I now know why Bill Bellamy bothers me so much. Do you remember working at GameStop with that guy, Terrence? He go open your messenger. He used to be a guy who worked at GameStop, and he just gave me Bill Bellamy vibes.
Oh, no.
And I didn't like it. I don't know, man. Sorry for being very, very specific and local. But,
yep. No, that seems right. I just looking at this guy, that seems right. That seems right. No, that seems right.
So anyway, this party, Bill Bellamy, he finds a couple chicks. He finds this one woman, and this one woman who is, I guess, the nerdy girl, I guess is what they call her. But no, she's meant to be the ugly woman in the party. Like how? Like, I mean,
who the fuck this nigga is? I'm looking at.
He used to. Okay, he used to work at a GameStop. Don't worry about it. He used to act just like Bill Bellamy does in this movie. And this is what I think that character ends up looking like.
But by the way, I just want to point out the woman in pink is not wearing a bikini. I'm sorry.
She's wearing a bra.
That's a straight up bra, my nigga.
Yeah.
Bra top?
Yeah, it's a bra top. That's it.
Let me look again. Hold on. I just want to make sure,
Right. No, for accuracy. I get it. Like, we take this shit seriously.
Did we talk about Jules Winfield being in this fucking party? With his fucking Jerry curl and shit.
Yeah, that nigga. He looks super wild. Super wild. Yeah, they bring out the nerdy chick.
Could you imagine? Like, I understand like being an actor and needing a gig, but like, hey, we need an ugly chick, and you fit the bill. God damn, man.
That's funny. Yeah, she's a big old dork. She's a big dork. And the strategy here is if you butter up the uggo, she'll be the mouthpiece to all the hot chicks. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. All the hot chicks are gonna think is, damn, that nigga likes ugly chicks. Next. I don't understand. That strategy doesn't make any sense. Niggas have made up bullshit to try to convince themselves of some manual that they read. No. They'd be like, oh, he wants to fuck that ugly chick. All right, whatever. Good, nigga, bye. Women don't function like that, yo. They don't. I was just telling all my friends about it, and then they're all just getting soaking wet for Bill Bellamy. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. Relax. No, just talk to the woman you want to talk to.
Right. This guy is treating you. This guy is treating you really, really well. Let me steal him from you, bitch. Like, god damn, yo, is that the
right? Right. Is that the MO, or this guy's treating you really well? Well, you're ugly as shit, so other guys should normally treat you like garbage. So if he's doing that to you, he must be a real winner. Like, right. That's what you're saying. What the fuck?
He'll worship me.
Yeah, because I'm 1,000 times better looking than your ugly ass. Like, what the fuck? Come on, yo. Stop it, yo. Stop it. It's ridiculous. So then, so they're Katrina's there and Jenny's there, and they're like, oh, okay, we get the strategy. Oh, all guys do that. Oh, it's genius. I was like, that's stupid. Like, that's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I guess he's marinating the fish or whatever. I don't know. Who cares? So of course it works perfectly because another really hot chick in the party is like, oh, hey, how are you, Bill Bellamy? I saw you were with that Uggo, and I thought, let me steal you away from her. And then she's all about him, and so he's like, yes, my plan is working.
He kind of looks like Meg Thee Stallion. The one in the
I can see that.
light blue dress that first walks up to him. Like,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see
thumbs
that.
up. It's fine as fuck. Oh,
Oh no, she was super attractive. All the women in this movie are attractive, very much so. So then the chick in the pink comes over to him and wants to talk with him and dance with him and all this other stuff. And again, all because he danced with the quote unquote ugly chick. Which again, to Micah's point, was an actress. Yo, why are you signing up for that role, yo?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a job.
It's a job.
I know, man, but like, I don't think I could do it, man. I really don't. If they were like, yo, we got a great role for you, I'd be like, oh, what's the role? You the ugliest nigga in this whole party. I'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm not playing that role, yo. No, I refuse. I refuse. Like, I just
is it a starring role?
right. Is the movie called This Ugly Nigga Becomes Fine? Because like, yo, like from geek to chic or some shit. Like, no, I'm just the ugly nigga. I stay ugly the whole time. Do I have a unibrow? Yeah, nah, fuck that. Oh yeah. No. I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Is she credited in this movie? Nikki?
Is that what her
Nikki
name is?
is her name?
That's her character's name.
That's her character's name.
I want to see if that woman, like, was this a jump off role for her? And then she's like doing like a lot of really good shit. Or was this her first and only role where she just played an Uggo? And it was like, yeah, that's your.
Her IMDb doesn't have a photo, so let me.
Oh, Nikki.
She was in Gangs of Roses. What?
Oh no, the fucking Western movie?
I don't know. Is that what?
Yep. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh. That's just fucked up,
I
man.
found the pictures of her. I found pictures.
Oh, she was on Dexter. Okay.
Was she?
Yeah, apparently she was. She was just a worker. That's fucked up, man. I can't imagine. Like, she's a perfectly fine looking person. Like, oh, I was gonna say, yo, is that her from fucking that other movie? What was it? The Players Club. They have a picture of the one chick from the Players Club. I'm like, that's not her. Like, don't do that. Wow. Yeah, she's a perfectly fine looking person. That's fucked up. Anyway, so yeah, again, I just can't imagine that. Here, sign up for this role. So then David starts to notice that all the women that Dray has been fucking all day showed up to the party, including the white one. There's a white person at this party. Oh my god, guys.
I mean, it is kind of odd.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, it's a soup. No,
He's literally the only white.
no.
woman
There's like one. I just in the scene I just happened to see. There's like one other awkwardly mayo dancer there. Like, she's like,
Was she serving drinks or something? Because
it was Rachel Dolezal. She was there trying to help black people. Yeah, so just a bunch of women start running into Dray. Like his like hippie, this hippie black chick. She's like, Dray, man, how's it going? And he's like, oh, it's like some bad energy. And I was like, this woman is annoying as fuck.
Yo, I fucking hate hippies, yo. I really do, yo. I really can't stand them, yo. I can't. I hate hippies and they're fucking, hey, man. Like, they all look like they walk around barefoot listening to Arrested Development and not shaving their underarms. Yo, I hate it. I hate it.
That being said, and I agree with all of that.
I mean, she fine as a mother.
Yeah, I mean, I still
like, goddamn. Like, look, I ain't. She nice to look at. Just shut the fuck up. It's like Zazie Beetz. Like, Zazie Beetz is really attractive. Just like, don't raise your hand.
You ain't shit. You're not wrong, but you ain't shit. Also, take more showers, Like, she was like, I don't shower all the time. It's not cute. It's not cute.
Oh man, I fucking hate hippies, man.
I'm not into that. Like, I agree with you. I need you to just be quiet. I did enjoy that scene though, because she's like, oh, it's some bad energy, and she walks away, and they're like, oh, she's been like that since the 8th grade. That shit was funny to me. But yeah, she was super fun. Yeah, like so the married chick shows up, the crazy dominatrix chick shows up, and then Michael Jai White's super fine wife is there, which is crazy. Wow, she looks so different with long hair versus short hair.
Yeah.
Like for some women, it doesn't really matter. She looks great with both, by the way. I'm not. I personally don't give a fuck either way. But she just looks incredibly different. I would have never guessed in 1,000 years that's who that was. Yeah. Again, Michael Jai White saw this movie and was like, I get it.
I mean, he probably did.
I'd be like, I get it. Like
he probably fucking
he was like, yo,
wanted the role.
Yeah, he was like, can I be in How to Be a Player 2, please?
By the way, Michael Jai White in this role, I 100% believe it. Right? Like,
oh yeah, probably.
That would make more sense.
That would make a ton more sense.
Yeah, he's a really good looking dude. Like, yeah, he's jacked. Yeah, of course, I get it.
When did Spawn?
Fucking Bellamy.
96,
96 or 97, something like that.
There you go. I think it was 96. I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I could see it. Probably would have worked too. I mean, his character's a player in those fucking Tyler Perry movies. Right? All these women are like throwing themselves in him. Damn. See, now I don't want to say anything too crass. I don't need that nigga. I don't need.
Never gonna hear this. Like, his wife is super fine.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that kind of weight down on me.
Look,
I don't need that energy.
Nah, he'd be like, yo, I listened to that one episode, like, oh, what episode was it? Was it Black Dynamite? Like, nah, fuck that. I listened to How to Be a Player, nigga. Like, oh shit. My bad, yo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Like, I'm giving you a compliment.
Nigga.
And after you dust yourself off from getting thrown through a brick wall, he'd be like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm giving you a compliment. Motherfucker, if somebody comes up to me and says, yo, I want to fuck the shit out of your wife.
That's not a compliment, my nigga.
That's fine.
That's not what I said.
That's what I'm going to tell him you said.
That's not what I said.
That's how I'm going to edit this when I send it to him. Hi, my name is Terrence. And I think, you're like, yo, what the fuck?
That is not what I said. I said she's super fine.
She is.
That's all I said.
I think she's the best looking woman in this movie in a sea of very good looking women. Like, she just is. Yeah, I think there's something about that. It's something about that Jamaican, like the whole Jamaican vibe with her. Like, it just works. It super works with her. Also, that dress looked good. Then Bill Bellamy walks in on two people at this party just fucking.
Butt ass.
Yeah, just
like, Jesus Christ. Like, wow.
They in somebody's bed. Somebody's bed.
Right. That ain't their house. That ain't his friend Maxwell. To the point where Bill Bellamy falls onto the bed, touches the woman's face like, oh, I get it. Jumps over them, comes back and is like, do your thing, girl. Is it good to you, brother? And the guy's like, yeah.
Now get the
fuck out of here. And then they continue to fuck. I mean, I get it. Then we've got Bernie Mac shows up at the party looking for his wife. I don't know how your wife sneaks out to a party and you just don't know. That seems odd to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't keep tabs on my wife, but my wife is not just getting dressed up and going to a fancy ass party and I don't know. That seems fucking strange. But he brings his members only jacket ass out there, trying to figure out what's going on.
Bernie Mac, it was a treasure, and
he was
even like, and it like I don't like to use the word genius a lot, but I think that guy was like a comedic genius, man. Mm-hmm. And even like he took a nothing role in this nothing movie.
Oh.
And he is the most memorable part about it to me.
I mean, he's got one of the more famous lines in it.
Like,
the Badussi line.
I just, God damn it.
Yeah, it was a real tragedy when he passed. Like that was a real loss. I was really kind of bummed about that.
Bill Bellamy still walking around. All right,
nigga, Steve Harvey is still walking around. Okay, like why? I would have traded. No offense to Steve Harvey, but I would have traded 5 Steve Harveys for 1 Bernie Mac. Okay,
that's not. Let's be fair. D.L. Hughley is still walking around.
Okay, that's fair. D.L. Hughley is the weakest of the kings of the comedy.
He very much is. You can get rid of D.L. Hughley 5 times over for a half a Bernie Mac.
That seems fair. How many Steve Harveys would you get rid of for 1 Bernie Mac?
I'd get rid of 2. I don't mind Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? Like
he can be funny.
Steve Harvey can be very funny. And I just don't agree with his politics. Whereas I don't think
5. You just reminded me. 5. How do you even talk to someone who doesn't believe in God? 5, nigga. 5 Steve Harveys for 1 Bernie Mac. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Whereas I don't agree with D.L. Hughley's hotepishness.
No, but he does make some good points from time to time too.
And I don't think he's funny.
That's my thing. I don't think he's very funny.
As a comedian, Steve Harvey is far funnier than D.L. Hughley is. Like in the Kings of Comedy.
And that's all I need from these niggas. I need just get up there and tell jokes.
Okay, so all right, for a ranking, it's Bernie Mac. To me, it's Bernie Mac, Cedric the Entertainer, Steve Harvey, and D.L. Hughley.
That's the order.
Yeah,
right.
That's why they were placed that way.
Okay, I'm just making sure that I was just saying if you guys agreed. I mean, in fairness, Steve Harvey was more the MC of that than he was.
Right.
And
that's,
that's more of his kind of thing anyway.
Yeah. But nah, yo.
Yeah, they got D.L. Hughley the fuck out of there quickly.
He's more of the I'm going to make fun of the audience guy.
Yes, and he's good at that.
His set is just kind of like not very funny.
Right, but yeah,
he's going off the cuff. He can be funny when he's coming.
He can be funny when he's going off the cuff, but he got a Netflix special.
Like Mike Epps.
It is not worth watching.
Oh no!
Yeah, he does.
No, I would not watch that. No. Yeah, Mike Epps is the same way. Mike Epps has a couple of like really good jokes, but when he's just like shooting the shit, he can be way funny.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, like actually, like creating a set and doing comedy is a far harder job than people think it is.
Yeah, being a stand-up, it's really fucking hard.
No. I'm just saying, like some comedians do really good at like they just have an audience and they can just riff. Like you'd be like, "Oh, where are you from?" And then they can just kind of riff. Like that takes a lot of talent too. But like freestyling and rap and then like writing coherent songs are 2 very different skills, right? Like they just are.
You know why Chappelle can do both?
Yes.
That's why he's a fucking genius.
Yeah.
They say he sits there and do 2-hour sets just off the cuff. Or he'll just be trying out new material. Fucking nuts.
Right. And like Chris Rock is more of a like sit down and write kind of comedian. Like he kind of writes his sets and they're fucking stellar. But I don't see him as more of a off the cuff kind of comedian. I've never found him to do that. So maybe it's not his thing. Yeah, so Bernie Mac shows up. Everybody all the shit is getting crazy. All these women are like are running into Dray and all this other shit. And then they all start getting paged by Dray to be like, "Hey, trying to see you. Come home, girl. I'm trying to see you." Da 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 da. And all these chicks are like, "Oh, all right." And then they all start leaving. He literally pages them all 69 911. Fuck off. Why didn't you just write boobies on the fucking pager too, you fucking child?
See, for you young people, a pager is a device that
also known as a beeper.
Yes, when you call it, it notifies you that someone is trying to get in contact with you. It's for people who couldn't afford cell phones. You see, not everyone could afford a cellular telephone. And when they did, they looked like the Nokia bricks that were in this movie. But,
yes.
But everyone had a page. Everyone had a beeper.
Did you guys have one?
Even I had a beeper.
I had one.
at
Yeah.
I did not.
I had one.
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah,
the only
you know why I had a
people.
beeper?
Go ahead.
My parents.
That was it for me.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, it wasn't no 911. Fuck out of here.
Certainly wasn't no 69. I'll tell you that shit.
I never had a beeper. Really? I had beepers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool.
Just, it was like, oh, my mother's paging me. Let me find a payphone.
Yes.
What the fuck?
It was
Or,
dumb
you
as
know,
shit.
It was paging, and then at the page meant it's time to come home.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have that kind of technology.
Yeah, I didn't have a beeper that was like, oh, here comes all the pussy. Like, nah. Not unless my parents bought a cat. There was no way. No, not at all. But I guess if you were a big player, like back in the day, you got all your women pagers so you could keep tabs on them. But you never had a pager because fuck that. They can't keep tabs on you, nigga. Again,
Yeah, that's why I didn't have a page.
you didn't want these bitches to have tabs on you, Terrence. I hear you play. I see you.
That's
see.
exactly why.
Spootie strikes out from.
No, I'm not calling another nigga Spootie, dog. I'm not doing that.
I would prefer it from now on, but from episode 183 on, that you refer to me by my nickname, which is obviously Spootie. He strikes out with the woman in the pink bra because he says, "Imagine me fucking you in the ass in the rain."
Right? What the fuck?
And for some reason, she did not approve of that fucking line.
All right, that was funny.
Because
you gotta laugh out of it.
I mean,
Fucking ludicrous.
like, because the way he says, he's like, "Imagine me fucking you." I'm like, wow, okay, yo, you're going way too big. In the ass. God damn, nigga. In the rain. How is that okay? Water is not a lubricant. It's not a lubricant. Knock it off. That shit was funny. So then after he rids the party of all the women, he talks to Katrina and Jenny, and he was like, "Oh, you thought once I was trapped, I was gonna reform." He's like, "But what you failed to acknowledge is, did you know giraffes' necks got long because they adapted?" Like, yes, we now realize the error of our ways. And he says, "A player will rise to the occasion and then adapt, just like I did. It's called survival of the fittest, bitches. You fucking statistics." And then he left, making them look like fools. He goes home, and before Lisa Turtle gets off work, working at, I don't know, whatever, the Peach Pit or wherever the fuck they worked back at Saved by the Bell, Katrina comes over, looking all super fine with her hair out. Good God. And she's like, "Okay, just want to give you back the numbers for all those girls. I guess I should leave." And then she kisses him on the lips, which, come on, man. What is this nigga supposed to do? Knock it off. Again, you don't put yourself in that situation. Be like, "I'm here to return those numbers." Slide the paper through the door. Like, stay outside, yo. I don't know. I don't have that kind of willpower. Knock it off. Yeah, look, women, don't ever kiss a nigga on the mouth in a friendly mouth kiss. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. I don't know.
What the fuck is a friendly mouth kiss?
I'm like, yo.
What does that even mean?
She was like, "Good day. Just wanted to give you a peck on the lips." Like, no, please get out of my house. Fuck out of my house. And then she pushes him up against some sort of concrete piling, and then R&B instrumental music plays according to the closed caption. And then they start.
Is this nigga wearing a goddamn the top part of a kung fu gi? Yo, it's so long, dude. Yo.
You're an asshole, yeah.
It's 90.
This is the top of a kung fu.
It's
long as fuck.
It's pretty
shit.
goddamn long, yo.
You know what?
It looks like a silk tunic, yo.
Look. You know one thing that is not acceptable by any fashion standards on men? stop having button-up shirts where you don't button the sleeves. That makes me insane. How the fuck do you function like that, yo? I'd be like, yo, I can't pick shit up. Like, there's too much flow in fabric. Yeah, you're right. It looks like a gi. Like, that's just ridiculous. So they bang. God bless. I get it. Apparently, it's very good. He's got ice and all this stuff. You get to see her boobs. Great. They look wonderful. Very nice. Then Lisa Turtle comes home. She's making a slow walk up to the house. She comes upstairs and
it bookends the first part of the movie.
Right. And so she comes up and dun dun dun. He's fake sleep. He's asleep, holding a picture of his girlfriend in a frame. I'd be like, nigga, wake your lying ass up. Nigga, no one falls asleep with their girl's picture in there. Shut up. Shut up. So he, Lisa, you're here. Oh, I was asleep. I'm so tired from fucking that smoking hot girl 2 seconds ago. And she sneaks out behind her. What's that?
When they were fucking, she didn't take her shoes off.
She had high heels on?
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know you ain't gonna get no. You're not gonna get any pushback.
Yeah, they're getting pushback, but I don't.
No.
That
nigga hates feet.
No, I do. But I don't want you keeping like your sketches on. That's not why.
Fucking Adidas.
Leave your Jordans on. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, take your fucking shoes off.
I'm into that. I'm into that. It's hot. It's very hot.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Jay likes his women foot bound.
Yo, I need you wearing 90s slouch socks and some fucking big ass feelers. Like, that's what I need.
Fucking some bobos.
Right. Butt ass naked, bobos. It's a big ass Converse on. High top Converse. That's what I want. So Katrina sneaks past. She's totally naked. All she's got is her shoes in her hand, her panties, and her dress. And so what she does is, just to prove a point, she puts her clothes on the refrigerator and writes "adapt" and then leaves. And then Lisa Turtle goes downstairs and she's like, "Dray, you son of a bitch!"
I think you're skipping over one very important part. Is that she puts her drawers and her dress on the wall, writes "busted," adapt, right? Like, adapt to this.
Yeah.
And then walks out of the goddamn building butt ass naked.
Yeah. That's a wild move. That's a wild move, man.
That is going the distance to try and prove a goddamn point.
You could have just worn your dress and left your panties. Like, you could have just been like, whoop, and just thrown them bitches and then just walked out. She was like, nah, adapt to all of that. Like, cause you'd be like, oh, those are my grandmother's panties when she called last week for the voicemail. Didn't you heard it? You heard it, right? Like, nah, yo. That's so I guess he got in trouble. But I assume probably the next day she's just making this nigga waffles or whatever. Right?
Yeah, like a good Christian woman is supposed to.
That's right. Stand by your man.
A good Christian woman is commanded to do.
Yeah. That's right.
And then the best part of this movie comes up is
credits?
This song. I love this song.
Oh, I thought you just meant the credits in general. Yeah.
Well, the fact that the credits are playing over this song is a plus. But
this is
I like this song, right? Because of one line.
Big Bad Mama by Foxy Brown.
Yeah, and the one line is, "She's the reason why my name is Woody."
Does Cisco sing that part?
No, Woody sings that part, and it seems like a Baltimore nigga thing to say,
Yeah. And then, by the way, the only reason why I don't know who sang that part is because I only know Cisco. That's the only person in Drew Hill I know.
Cisco, Woody, Jazz, and Interchangeable, I think is the fourth guy's name.
Oh,
Do you know? You're a music guy. Do you know who that fourth person is? Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. Let's find out.
All I know is that nigga thought he was like a kung fu dude. He thought he was a dragon and shit. And I saw that nigga. He's like 5'3".
Yeah, he's a dragon. He's Mushu.
Yo, he's one of the smallest people I've ever seen.
Yeah, he is very small.
Yo, I saw that nigga trying to hop into a navigator. Yo, he needed a step stool. Yo, that shit was hilarious to me. He's a small guy.
Nokia was the
Nokia. Okay.
Like the phone. All right.
Nokia. Yeah, Nokia, Jazz, Woody, and Cisco, and Scola, and Tao, and now it's Smoke and Black and Cisco. There's a lot of niggas in this goddamn.
Smoke and Black.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Cool. I can't wait for the next Drew Hill album.
Yo, I'm about to listen to some Drew Hill right fucking now.
All right, that sounds awesome for you, man. Have a good time. Is that the one where y'all jump around and shit?
You hate black music. Why do you hate black music?
I stopped listening to R&B when Jagged Edge took over. I can't listen to that shit. I cannot listen to it. I liked R&B right before Jagged Edge ruined it. They ruined it because it was all a bunch of Jagged Edge clones. No. I can't listen to it.
Of all the boy bands, all the black boy bands, you were hung up on Jagged.
No, because they brought in a new era of shit.
Did they?
Yeah, they did.
Jagged Edge? What are you talking
Jagged
about?
Edge did. Yes, they did.
Terrence, he doesn't know what the
Yes. Yes, it. Wasn't it Jodeci?
Jodeci doesn't know anything.
Jodeci was cool, right? Everybody liked Jodeci. I used to listen to some Jodeci back in the day, and then Jagged Edge came around. I was like, I cannot listen to this. I cannot listen to it.
Jagged Edge.
Yeah, I
fuck?
remember you were a big Jagged Edge fan.
No, you do not remember that. You do not remember that at all. As a matter of fact,
again,
because I know you, we told our DJ was like, "Are there any must plays? Are there any must not plays?" And I said, that Married song by Jagged Edge, I don't want played at my wedding.
I don't remember that.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck who, because I didn't tell you. I told the DJ.
No.
I don't care
I
if
feel
anybody comes up here and tells you to play this. Don't fucking play it.
Nah. I was the best man. I would have had access to this information. I don't recall this. This seems like
I told him that shit. I told him that shit. Because I was like, no, this nigga will play that. We ain't getting no younger. We might as well get hitched because I'm getting old and I'm getting old. And no, however the fuck that damn song go. Fuck that damn song.
Why? You don't want that played at your wedding? That seems odd. That's fucking hilarious.
Yo, how do you not like Drew Hill, yo?
Oh, what song is this? I can't even hear it.
This is How Deep Is Your Love.
Oh, okay. I know this song is.
Yeah,
Do you?
Yeah, I know this song.
I
fucking love Cisco. And Cisco always has that one thing in every song that he does.
Yeah.
He ran out of.
Did he learn that when he was at the Fudgery downtown? Is that where he learned this?
Probably. That's right, folks. The Drew Hill started at a fudge packing plant in Baltimore.
They did. That was a thing. You had to sing when you worked there. Wasn't it called the Fudgery?
Yeah, it was called the Fudgery.
Yeah. That's a real thing.
You did that shit on purpose.
I mean, they did.
Fucking asshole.
They did.
No pun intended.
That nigga still had his hair silver the last time I saw him. And I was like, yo, this is mad years after, like, you were a thing. Like that. He was still rocking that, like, for a long time. I don't know if he still is now, but it was, like, well past the dragon shit. And he was like, nah, I'm still going to rock the silver hair.
I wonder how much money he still gets from the thong song. I haven't heard that song.
Nigga, he probably still gets a lot of money from that.
Yo, that's the worst song in the world.
No, that's the best. That is the best song anyone associated with Drew Hill ever did.
and it is the thing that he is most known for. Like if you just listen to the lyrics of that song, it's like one verse sung 6 times, and that's it.
Because that was exclusively him. That was just Cisco, right?
It was just
Yeah.
And it was originally a joke. Like he did it just like
oh really?
That's why it doesn't have like anything to it. Like it's all hook.
I mean, it was super popular.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure at every white beach party for like 15 years. They're like, oh shit, thong song. I love that. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, Drew Hill. Those guys were cool, right?
Yeah, they were.
Wow, this nigga.
Yeah.
Great. They had great fucking songs.
No, I know they were talented. Enter the Drew. I don't.
Then apparently Jagged Edge came out and he was like, fuck R&B. I don't even understand how that even makes sense.
So much of it sounded so similar to me.
What other group sounded like?
Nigga, I don't remember. I checked the fuck out. I checked out. It's like modern rap music. Like when I turn on the radio, it all sounds the same to me.
Oh, because it is.
Well, yeah, now more than ever.
I don't know the difference between there's the baby, there's Lil Baby, there's
Medium Baby,
Lil Uzi Vert, there's Lil.
Maybe that was when you were
starter. I don't know.
Maybe that was when you were officially old, right?
No, I think that's probably it.
You were officially old in 1997 when Jagged Edge came out.
Yes, when Jagged Edge came out, when interracial sex became a thing, right? It's just started then. Yeah, I was like, end of this. Yeah, I did. I don't remember. This is like a weird Jagged Edge like thing to talk about, but like I don't remember. What was their like big? They had like a really big song.
Let's Get Married. That was
Let's
it.
Get Married, and was that?
And Where the Party At? I remember.
That's it. That's it. That's the fucking song. I was like, I like that song in the beginning, and then it just got played over and over and over. I was like, I'm done. It's like, what's the fucking Montel Jordan song? Like, I'm done. I'm fucking done. This is how we do it.
Song.
Yeah. That
right,
no.
Look, that's all you had to say. All right. That's all you had to say.
No.
Is just to compare it to that because that Montel Jordan song is just the fucking worst.
Every time I think Montel Jordan, I think
do it. You don't like that song?
I hate that.
He hates it.
Ever since I was a lowercase J.
Shut up. We made Terrence disappear. There he is. No, Montel Jordan. Did he have any other hits besides that?
He had like 2 or 3.
That's fucked up, Micah.
Oh my god! I always get Next and Jagged Edge mixed up because Next had
Next
Close.
Next had
Too Close
Had the erection song.
Yeah. You feel a little poke coming through on you, like nigga, come on, yo. These lyrics are insane. They're insane. Which I didn't really realize until I was much older, and I was like, yo, what the?
That came out in '97.
It's a classic song. I still like that song. But it's definitely about just getting an erection dancing next to a girl, which is fucking odd to me. Have your aunt out there singing that shit? Like, come on, man. This is unacceptable.
Right. You can tell when niggas don't listen to words. They listen to the lyrics and shit.
Right. Like,
just going around singing it. Know every word, singing along with it. And then it's just like, oh, nowadays that's called sexual assault, guys.
Yeah. Like, you can't play that at grandma. Like, they played it at grandma's, like, cookout shit. Feel a little poke coming through. Like, nah, yo, don't play that song. That's not okay. It's not okay.
I can't help it. Like, that was his justification in that song.
It's like, I know you felt it.
Yeah, I know you felt
Well, you
it.
know I couldn't help it. You know what I want to do.
God damn it.
Okay.
This is how we do it. 1995. There you go, Micah.
Yo, This Is How We Do It is the worst fucking song in the world. It really is.
You didn't like the My Mommy intro? Yeah. That was
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
That was the first song on that album. On the This Is How We Do It
that
album.
song.
I don't even know the album. What the fuck?
Me neither. I know that song.
All right, there you go.
a lot of lyrics to that song.
Yeah,
Wow, that
a
song
whole
was-
lot of lyrics and not saying nothing.
Wow, that song hit the fucking charts like a beast. Amazing.
Yeah, that song was, it had to have been number one for a while.
It was. I
They
mean, it
played
was.
the fuck out of that song.
Yeah, it hit number 1 on U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and Zimbabwe, which is important to know.
I reached for my 40 and I turned it up. I take the keys to my truck.
But you know the words.
Of course I know the words because that's all they did was play this fucking song, dude. God damn it.
Yo, your impression of Montel Jordan is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. All right, I think that's it for us. We're gonna go because it is late here. But we will talk to you guys next week with another preview episode.
See ya.
By the way, that last 5 minutes of the show was better than that entirety of that movie. All right, later, guys.
See ya.
You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.